So you have e minus 2x equals log 5x. In fact, if you wanted to, you could change this into log 5 plus log x, although I don't see any advantage right now of doing that. Anyways, you should definitely change it into this. So this is where you want to find the roots. So if I put in 0.3, I will get e to the power of minus 0.6 minus log 1.5, and is that positive or negative? Positive, thank you. And then if I put in 0.4, I will get e to the minus 0.8 minus 2, isn't it? No, sorry. 2. Log 2, which I guess is negative then. So changes sign, that implies there's a root somewhere between 0.3 and 0.4. Okay, now try A part 2, please. So we want to find the root for this equation. So we have fx equals e minus 2x minus log 5x. F derivative x equals minus 2e minus 2x minus 1 over x. So Newton's-Raphson's formula is this. So in this case it will be xn plus 1 equals xn minus, big brackets, e minus 2xn minus log 5xn minus 2e minus 2xn minus 1 over xn. And in fact you're told to start with x 0 equals 0.3. May I have your calculator? Thank you. So if I put in 0.3, let's see what I get for x1. So 0.3 minus e to the power of minus 2 times 0.3 minus log 5 times 0.3 all over minus 2 e power minus 2 times 0.3 minus 1 over 0.3. So you put all those numbers in and you'll get 0.3323511,469. Then what do you do with this? Well, you just put that in again and you can get the final answer. And they would like this to 3 decimal places. So that would be 0.333, well it's 9738299. So for 3 decimal places, this would make it round up. 0.334. And that's the answer. Yeah. I think I'll just do the B part here. So when you write that down, I'll do the B part. Brandon, did you get an answer for this? I can't say what? Speak up. Did you get an answer? You forgot what? Everything? Yeah. Bettina? No good. And Mimi? No good. Yeah.
I have a problem with it.
You got an answer. Yes, okay. As I said to the other group, you do know your maths test is like, about 2 weeks away?
I'm practicing
Oh, where?
vectors and other...
Of course, I should have asked you a vectors question, huh? Yeah, alright. You do know that, don't you? Your maths test? Yeah, like 2.5 weeks away. Okay, let's look at the B part now, before we get too depressed.
I don't.
You don't?
I don't know.
Well, you know now. B part. A curve is such that at any point the gradient is proportional to the x-coordinate times the square root of the y-coordinate. That's what it says. The gradient is proportional to the x-coordinate times the square root of the y-coordinate. Solve. So we have dy dx equals kx root y. Dy over root y equals kx dx. We integrate, and we integrate. So we're integrating y power minus a half dy equals k integrate x dx. So we have y a half over a half equals kx squared over 2. So you have 2 square root y equals a half kx squared. Yes? Now what I'll do is I will divide by 2. So I get root y equals a quarter kx squared, and I shall put in my plus c. Yeah. Now, we can have y equals a quarter kx squared plus c squared. So our job now is to find the k and to find the c. How can I do that? Yeah, they give us 2 points. They say 1, 1, so throw that in, and 2 and 6.25. Throw that in. So if I put in 1, 1, I'll get 1 equals a quarter k plus c. Now, in fact, that's not really 100% true. Well, it is true, but you might say, well, don't I need a plus or a minus here? Because if I put in 1 here and 1 here, this in here could be plus or minus 1 because it gets squared, so it will still be equal to 1. But in fact, I don't need to consider the minus because I know that the y will be positive, because when you look here, we only are dealing with positive y values. So the curve is above the x-axis. So anyways, we don't need to worry about the minus. That's all I'm saying. And likewise now, when I put the second value in, I get 6.25 is equal to k plus c. Because the 2 squared is 4 and they cancel. Well, it's no difficult job solving these. I just subtract and I'll get 5.25 equals 3/4 k. So that would be 21 over 3. So I get k equals 7. And then that would mean if k is 7, then I'll have 1 minus 7/4 minus 3/4 for the c, I believe. So this will give us an answer of y equal a quarter k x squared plus the c. Now there's a way we can check the answer. If I put x is 1, I should get y is 1. So let's see what I get. So 1, and then I do get 1. And when I put x is 2, what should I get? For y? I should get 6.25. And I don't. Rats. So maybe my c is the problem here. Let me just... 5.25 times 4 divided by 3, yep, that's 7. So k is 7. Oh, that's right. Uh, 6.25 minus 1 is 5.25. 3 quarters k. X is 2. No. So where did it all go terribly wrong? Right, look up. Let's just make sure each line is right. So this is given. It's proportion. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Increase the power by 1 divided by the new power. Increase the power by 1 divided by the new power. That's right. That goes up. Divided by 2. That's the square root. That's a c. Then I square both sides and I put in my 1. And I get 1 equals a quarter k plus c. And then I put in my 2. 2 squared is 4 over 4 is k plus c. That's right. And I subtracted, and I got k equals 7. And I put the 7 back in here, and get 1 minus 7 over 4. And the c is minus 3 over 4. No, I can't see where my mistake is. I'm sorry. Can anybody see? No? My answer's right? Can't be right.
Substituted in the square root.
Square it?
No, like...
Yeah, go on, why are you saying the same as today? Is it with my 2?
The 6.25.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be square root?
Thank you. You're right. If I subs it in here, I should square root it, and here I didn't square. Thank you very much. So I'm missing a big fat square here. Or a big fat square root here, depending on which way around you want to use it. Sorry, I mean to say, I'm missing a square here. Oh, that's terrible now. It's made it more difficult to solve. Oh well, that's life. Let's go and solve it. No, we'll be okay, don't worry. Well, I'll just write it again down here. 1 equals a quarter k plus c, and then 6.25 equals k plus c squared. Alright. Now what I can do here to solve this a little bit, it's actually not too bad. I thought it'd be much worse. But what I can do here, I can say c equals 1 minus a quarter k and put it in there. So I get 6.25 equals k plus 1 minus a quarter k squared. So that means 6.25 with a square root will equal 1 plus 3/4 k. So I get k equals 2. I can put that back in here to get the c, or in fact I can put it back in here to get the c. So c would be 1 minus a half. So c would be a half. So I have y equals a quarter k, which is a half x squared plus a half squared. Now let's give this one another go. Alright, so when I put x as 1, I should get 1. And I do. And when I put x as 2, I should get 6.25. And I do. And it's all your fault there. I have no excuse, I'm not fasting. So I'm just saying too hot. Okay.